guys, I'm Deep.
I'm Raj.
And today we went to go see Udta Punjab, and it was such an amazing movie.
Watch it in theater.
Yes, watch it in theater.
Watch it in theater.
As we mentioned in our trailer reaction, that this was a movie that was something that we were definitely going to watch, and that's what we did today, and we definitely enjoyed it.
And there was a lot of controversies around this movie as well. This movie was everywhere for the last 2 weeks, I would say. Like, all over news, like, there was so much written about it. And obviously it was about with the censor board, because they asked for more than 90 cuts from the movie. And that's way too many.
What would be left? I mean,
exactly, that would pretty much like ruin the whole movie. You might as well not release the movie at all. And obviously the maker went to the court, fought the case, and they won. A lot of like people from industry stood up and talked about it, how it's unfair. Like they wanted like a lot of cursing words to remove, and they wanted a lot of like name of the cities to be removed from the movie.
Exactly.
And also were like MP and everything, which is like part of the movie, I feel. Like, they are talking about the problem in Punjab, and obviously it's a non-fictional movie. At the end of the day, it's for entertainment, it's a drama, it's a movie, but they also talk about the real, true problem, and hoping that it spread awareness in the region and also everywhere, so whoever going through with it, they can see like what this lead to.
Because the film is so realistic, I don't see how they can go about making a film without showing like the places or or like the people that were in there. It just doesn't make any sense. So going back to the actors, they did such an amazing job. Alia Bhatt, Shahid Kapoor, Kareena Kapoor, and Diljit Dosanjh. So Diljit and Kareena were like the non-addicts. They were just the sober characters, and they're trying to like crack the case, how the drugs
they wanted to make it better.
Exactly.
Make a difference.
Trying to figure out how the drugs were coming into Punjab and then going to like the suppliers. In which Shahid Kapoor and Alia Bhatt were the addicts. Shahid Kapoor was an addict by choice, in which Alia Bhatt becomes an addict under like certain like circumstances, which was pretty like upsetting. It was really sad.
It was very like upsetting. It was very like you cringe.
I know.
Like you watch those and everything. The characters in the movie, they played their part to the max. To the max. To be really honest with you,
Alia Bhatt was so amazing in this film. I would say this is one of her best performances.
Yes,
definitely.
Because she's known for like all this like looking good and all that. Like she was really good in Highway.
Yeah,
I loved her in Highway. But this movie, she's gonna surprise a lot of people.
Surprise a lot of people.
Like her accent, her Bihari accent was really good.
Yeah.
And honestly, in the movie, she was the only person who went through hell in that movie. Like Shahid Kapoor had his own problem, everyone had their own problem, but Alia Bhatt character went through hell, and she acted so good. It
was so superb. Like, I can't believe like a new coming actress like her.
Yeah.
She acted as if she's been in the industry for 20 years now. Like, just her experience level in acting was so amazing in this film, and it really showed when she was crying, when she was, especially when she was at the part where she becomes an addict, how she was saying that she wanted more drugs and she was doing that. And that was just so realistic. Like, how they showed the addicts and how they showed like the withdrawal from the addicts were so real, and the actors did such an amazing job to portray that in the film.
I think it's very like brave too on their part to take up this role. Like, I know a little bit about Shahid Kapoor, how he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, obviously he doesn't do drugs, and to portray someone who does all of this and he has no idea what is feel like when you're high, to play that role to like the A, it's amazing. In this movie, Shahid wanted people to know, I'm a loser.
Exactly.
Like, don't be like me. I am not the mentor that you want in your life. Have some else mentor. I'm a bad person. Like, if you want to be like me, this is what's gonna happen to you.
Exactly. And he even wrote like fuddu on
he
the side of.
He wrote fuddu, which means like a lallu kind of person.
Yeah.
And which is like very huge. Like, he had it written on his head. Like Alia Bhatt, like you don't want anything to happen to this girl. You like you get so protective over this character.
And they were portraying her as someone who has gone through a rough time. It was just so sad. Like, I remember I got teary a few parts in the film because the acting was so realistic, and the things that they portrayed, it really touches your heart. And
the Kareena Kapoor role was like easiest to play. Like, she was playing a doctor, which is
Something similar to
some,
what she
yeah,
did.
so exactly, some simple to play, and she did actually really good. And one thing I do want to mention, her Punjabi was like on point, and Diljit. And I feel like Diljit was the hero of the movie.
Diljit's Hindi was good too.
Diljit Hindi was good. Obviously, it's a Hindi movie. It did have lots of Punjabi dialogues, but even that Punjabi, it's not gonna be that hard to understand because
Exactly.
Punjabi and Hindi very similar. He was there throughout the whole time. Even Shahid Kapoor came in the beginning, then kind of disappeared and came at the last. Alia Bhatt had like bits and pieces, and Kareena. I think Diljit character had like more shades to him.
Diljit, he started off as like a corrupted cop, and then when he meets Kareena Kapoor, he kind of finds he sees a new direction in life and says, wait a minute, like what am I doing? Like I need to fix the problem. So
Yes, I think.
Going back to
something happens that made him change.
Exactly. So going back to Diljit's character, he actually did so much to prepare himself for this character also. He had to learn Hindi, like he said that was the most difficult thing for him to do was to learn Hindi at one of his interviews to prepare him for the role.
Because I remember watching his interview long back, and he was struggling speaking Hindi.
Yeah.
Whenever he would try to speak Hindi, Punjabi would come out. So he's not used to speaking Hindi with anyone. And so now he speaks really well Hindi. So we've seen him in like a lot of interviews and stuff like that. He speaks really good Hindi now. So I think all thanks to the team of Udta Punjab and that he learned a new language, which obviously he understood before, but it was hard for him to speak. So I would want to see him in more Hindi movies. Music was really good in the movie.
Yes.
There's a lots of like background song, the title song Udta Punjab, and also I want to mention the one song Ik Kudi.
Yeah,
It was so
touching.
beautiful, so touching, and I love how the ending was. And because watching a Bollywood movie, typical Bollywood movie, like an ending, they would like drag it, they would have like dialogue between like villain and hero. You did this, why, this, that. This movie, like boom, 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 ending.
I know. We won't give too much details though, because you guys have to watch it.
You have to watch it. The ending was good. Like it made sense. Like you don't leave the theater watching. Man, ending didn't seem right. For us, ending was good.
So putting everything aside, the film does bring a lot of awareness and how drug abuse and substance abuse is a horrible thing, not just for yourself, your own body, but the people around you that love you, and just in general how it has a negative impact on one's life.
I think it's a very important movie too.
Very important.
It's a very important movie. It's very important that this movie gets seen by majority of people.
Yes.
And not even just Punjab, everywhere else too.
So yes, this movie does talk about how the family kind of gets involved, how certain things happen in which they try to solve the issue, but at times it's so hard for addicts to let go and whatnot. So I would say this movie has a strong moral and it needs to be watched by everyone.
And this movie released today and it got really good reviews.
Yes, and I'm so glad.
It got really good reviews. And another unfortunate thing happened yesterday. This movie got leaked online. And we promised ourselves we won't watch it online. We will go theater to support this because this movie already had went through so much like trouble. And this movie like this deserved to be seen in theater. So overall, this movie was amazing. Go watch it in theater.
Yes.
And has definitely thumbs up from both of us. Music, story, performances. One of the best.
Top notch. Alright guys, so that was our honest movie review to Udta Punjab. Once again, we just can't stop saying all good things about it. Do go watch the film, do support it. It is important that you do watch it. And yeah, keep liking, commenting, and subscribing to our videos.
Bye guys.
Bye.